Hello everyone, this is Misfit from the Co-op guys, back with some more Factorio. I've had the entire day off to record some more videos, so naturally I don't start until about 9 o'clock at night. So, I've only made a couple of changes since we were last here, and that is I put a chest here just to grab some inserters off the belt, and I put another one here just to grab some conveyors, because having these on hand is really helpful. I mean, I could just stand here and hold down F and pick them up manually, but just come along, bring up a stack is just fine, and it will just refill the chest later on. I've also done a little bit of research. So, where is it? So, bullet damage and bullet shooting speed are now up at 4. They can't go any further, but at least our turrets should be improved by that, although having a excuse me for being in the darkness down here. If I hover over the turret, down the bottom right, shooting speed still says 10. There's no like plus 0 point whatever for the upgrade, whereas my submachine gun speed is 15 plus 10.5. So I think the shooting speed upgrade applies to the submachine gun only, when the bullet damage applies to anything that uses the magazine. So that's that out of the way. So the first thing we're going to want to do today is we're going to want some research. We're going to do some research last time. We said we're going to do some research this time, so we're going to do it. And the first thing we're going to want to do is steel-based stuff, because we have yet to mass-produce steel, and we're going to do that today. So one of the benefits of having steel is that you can make steel furnaces, which you need stone brick. Oh, we're going to need some of that soon. Considering I used up our stone mine making walls, we're going to need some of that for steel furnaces. But steel furnaces they smelt a lot quicker than stone furnaces, so we're going to want them. So we're going to research that, and let's just look at the research thing go crazy. Science. All right, so whilst that's busy researching, should you be stopped? Yes, okay. This thing is a mess. Don't worry, it's just temporary. Whilst that is researching, we're going to basically set up some steel manufacture. So, got a couple of lines here, and this is going to be our iron, and this is going to be our coal. Now, in order to make steel, basically you just smelt up some iron plates. So you smelt up the iron ore once to make iron, and then you smelt it again, and it makes steel. So pretty simple. So we're going to do a slightly modified version of this. This one down here has the coal line and the iron line right next to each other. We're not going to do that this time. We're going to have our furnaces here in this little line, and we're going to have them up. Was it here or here? We'll put them here. I'll maybe move them in a minute. I'll probably regret that. Okay, so just need some inserters down here, putting the iron into these furnaces. There, that'll do. And we can just have that rolling on out. And what we're going to do now is we'll have to space these out, because these are going to feed coal into our furnaces. But what we're also going to want is the long-handed inserters, which are going to place one tile away. And these, yeah, those furnaces are definitely too far away. These are going to take the iron directly out of one furnace and put it straight into another. Because I don't think there's any way of having one furnace set up so that it can smelt iron and then it would change that iron into furnaces. It's not in the game. So let's just make sure. Oh, there we go. Steel furnaces are now complete. We could research the electric furnaces, but right now there's no point, because they need advanced circuits, and for advanced circuits you need plastic, and for plastic you need oil, so that's further down the line from us. Well, since we're about to get some steel going, why don't we do armor crafting and make some heavy armor, which takes that's a lot of metal to be wearing on you. But it's much better armor than we have right now, so we're going to research that. Let's see. Let's just get some more of these furnaces down. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's make it around 10. Because 10 is a nice number. Autosave. Thank you very much. Oh, that's a big building. Oh, actually, what was that? That's our radar dish. You know what? Let's just put our radar dish down. This thing is going to... I figure we've already found a lot of aliens. Why not have about 15 more of them? 15 more big, massive bases of aliens. Besides, I do want to try and get this area scouted out, because I want to see if this is just a little lake, or if it's a significant body of water. If this is like a peninsula, then we could... because we might be able to build a wall across there. If not, then we're going to have to think of something, maybe build one here. Because I do plan on extending out into that area pretty soon. We need to bring this out a bit more. Get another thingy there. Okay. And we're also going to want some along here to match up with this stuff here. And what we also want is some of the good old underground belts. Are just going to come in like so, snugly, very snugly. Oh, hello. That was quick. Oh, what else do we need that needs steel? Because we might as well just research that all in one go. Engine blocks. We don't need engines just yet. Is there anything else we really need right now? Yeah, you know what? We'll just research the engines just to get it out of the way. It's kind of like a stepping stone technology anyway. There. So that's what I wanted to do. Now we need to get some power to this. Oh, wait a minute. We also need our output line. So let's just put it here and have it going along to there. Okay, that's good enough. The steel's not going to be fed into anything just now. We're going to do that later. We will need to hook up our coal. There we go. Let's let that feed in. And now we could power this stuff easily. I figured we were missing something there. There we go. So this stuff is actually pretty easy to power here. Like that. Only a little bit of overlap. But we're going to need stuff here too, which is annoying. Because there's only a very small gap of unpowered area there, and I'd like to fill it with something else, but it's a little messy. But there we go. So that's going to smelt up our iron. Now, it actually takes, in order to make the steel, let's see, I think you can see it here, yeah. You need 5 iron plates in order to make 1 bar of steel. So, steel is a big expense in terms of iron. We could make cars. Tanks, so that's new. You can make a tank. Well, that requires a lot of stuff. And cannon shells. Okay, not right now. What to research? Okay, this is lasers don't really give you anything, but it gives you access to other tech. So we'll do that. There we go. So 5 iron plates for 1 steel bar. So it's a lot of iron to make steel. But it also takes 5 times longer to smelt. So the same amount of time it takes to smelt 5 iron plates, it will take the same amount of time to smelt 1 steel plate. So you don't need to have like 5 furnaces, iron furnaces for 1 steel furnace. Talking about smelting here, not the actual name for it. So it works out as a one-to-one relationship, which is great. Let's get some lights in here somewhere. Let's pop them here in these little empty gaps, just to see what on earth we are doing. And let's put... It's hard to stay off the belts there. Let's put some down here. And there we go. So all we need now is just to pull this stuff out and power it. And we should be golden. And then we will be making steel. Oh, we do need that belt there. Back there. Let's get as few power lines here as possible. There we go. Bring that one more out. And we're going to want a chest just at the end of this. And let's limit that to, say, 500. I think, don't know if they stack in hundreds or, I think it's hundreds. Let's put that bit of steel back in. But yeah, we want a fast inserter for that for sure, because this poor little thing's not keeping up, and I don't have any iron. I'll fix that in a second. I said I'll fix that in a second. Oh, come on, give me some iron. There we go. Take it right off the belt. Fresh up the factory line. And fast inserter. And boom. That's much better. Okay, so we're now making steel. How much steel do we need for that armor? Military. Armor. 50 steel. How much have we got here? Oh, plenty. And we need some copper. I think I had some copper in these chests still, yeah. We need 100 of that. Let's craft you, or go back to the research page. Okay, what's next for our research? Solar energy. That's pretty nifty. What do you need for solar energy? Solar panel, electrical circuits, steel, and copper. We will actually be able to make that if we research it. But for now, I'm actually going to hold off because I want to start researching oil. Now, this one technology gives you access to so many different things. Oil derricks, or pump jacks, sorry, refineries, chemical plants, lots of different recipes and lots of different tech. So this is a big one. We're going to get that out of the way. And did we start making that armor? Oh, we have. Ta-da! Armor done. Let's pop that on. Now, do we look any different? No, we don't. I know if you take that armor off, you do look different. But I think you look exactly the same as you do with the basic armor. This is only the second level armor you can get, but it's so much better than the first one. So let's just pop away our remaining steel. And there we go. So we are now making steel, which allows us to make a holy. This is a lot bigger than I thought it was. I thought it was just this little piddly base here, but oh geez. No wonder we were getting so many attacks from up here. Alright. That changes things. And there's another alien base. Okay, what's a really good idea for me? I'm leaving the radar dish down. I think I'm just going to leave that one dish there for the entire playthrough. We could put down more, but screw it. So, some of the things that steel. Let's grab our steel back, because I just popped it back in there for no reason. Some of the things you can do with the steel is you can make these medium and large electric poles, which are so much better. Let's go down and grab some more copper, because I should have just grabbed some more when I was here. So these poles are so much better. Let's just make 5 of each. Because if you remember our regular poles, this is the sort of size that they cover, and that's how far away they have to be from something else electrical. Now, where are those new poles? Oh, they're already on the bar. So, the new poles cover a much larger range, an extra tile in each direction. I think they have to be just as far to a small pole, although if it's a larger pole, like a medium one like this, I think they can actually go, yeah, they can go a bit further. So, it's just like a slightly better version of the wooden ones. However, it would mean that if I had designed this thing with these medium poles in mind, I could actually cut down the amount of poles I need significantly. And in fact, you wouldn't actually need to do this weird thing in the center with the coal going up and down, like snaking up and down like the Loch Ness Monster, because I could have just snuck them behind the furnaces here. So these want... Oh, oil processing complete. Let's do something else. Advanced oil processing we cannot do. We need the blue science packs. So we're approaching that point. Plastics we could do. And sulfur. Flammables, not really point in flammable. Fluid handling. This is important because we need storage tanks for our oil. So we could do that, or we could do trains. I can't do that. Just for preparation's sake, we'll do sulfur processing. All right. And what I never that was the medium electric poles that I just showed you. Now let's show you the large ones. Now the big electric poles actually do a smaller area. They power a smaller area than the small poles. But there is a reason for using these, and that is they can connect. Big poles can connect to other big poles over quite a large distance. So you can power things from much. These are really good for like powering something remotely or getting power from one place to another without having millions of poles in the meantime. So yeah, I might craft a whole bunch of that stuff up. But what else are we going to do today? Well, let's see. What time are we sitting at? Oh, okay, we've got plenty of time. So what else we're going to do today? We're going to expand out. We're going to get rid of this wall, and we're going to definitely wall off down here where all of this freaking alien mess is from that. We might go and scout this area out too. So I'm going to go and prep a bunch of stuff, and I'll be back with you in a moment, and we'll go claim some territory. I should probably say this, the main reason I want to go left, aside from this massive iron deposit, more room, is these things here, which is, you can see on the right hand side, it tells you it's crude oil. And we are getting to the stage now where we need oil to manufacture a lot more complex and interesting stuff, including laser turrets, which is what we really, really want, because these turrets, although they're more powerful, they are really annoying and resource intensive. So, resource low cost, high maintenance is what these turrets are. Whereas the laser turrets are high cost, low maintenance, and that's the way I like to roll. So, I'm going to prep a few things, and we're going to get ready to expand, and maybe even make a start on our oil production. I'm not too sure. We have a stone patch up here. Okay, that's where I'm going to get my stone bricks from. Okay, see you in a bit. Oh, here comes an attack. Here comes a big attack. And there we go. Alright, cool. Just checking to see how the turrets went. And this one did get shot. But not by much. But it's had kills for 48 kills, and that one said 42. So I think this turret design is actually doing pretty well. Okay, so now that we're able to make these better poles here, we no longer have any need of these small electric poles. So they are being taken out of our inventory completely forever, and we'll never use them again. Because we've got the medium electric poles, which I'm going to assign at the hotbar, and the large poles, which are also useful, so I'm going to keep them on the hotbar as well. And this armor can go away too. And we're going to get rid of this iron axe. Because now that we have steel, we can make the steel pickaxe, which is much better. It is a fair bit faster. Something that's kind of interesting about the tools in this game is you can have more than one. So if one breaks, you've got another one there as backup. So I've made 10 of these pickaxes, and yep, a fair bit faster. How does it do on walls? Yep, that's so much better. Speaking of walls, we are now being attacked on a regular basis. The steel production means that our iron mine is constantly running, and I've been using a fair bit of iron to do a couple of things as well. So we're kicking up a ton of pollution, and they're all going straight for the iron mine. Now this wall, zoom in a bit, this wall is taking the brunt of the attacks and is standing up really well. We are having an attack, however though, getting some attacks on this wall, which we've still not shored up, and I don't know where the attack's coming from. It did not come from down here. I think it's coming from up here, but I don't know where from. There might be an alien base right here. So I don't know for sure. What we're going to do is we're going to build our wall here, and we might build one up across here just to keep these guys at bay. I'm really, really hoping that this is like a peninsula and there's water around this edge. It's a long shot, but if we could build a wall across there, this whole area will be completely defended, and then we have a nice little building space for what I want to do. So, let's grab some turrets. We're at 27, so I'll grab one stack, and we're still going to be making stuff. I have no room in my bar. So what, let's get rid of the lamps for now, and have the turrets down here. So, we're going to place down one of these poles here, just for now. That'll come in handy later. We're going to seal that back up, and we are out in the open. Now, our weapons are upgraded and our armor's better, so we should be able to fend off one or two attacks, but we do have a wall to run back to. But we're going to build this first wall, because here is some of our prize right here. Crude oil. Now, these aren't very good wells, I'll explain them later. But let us... Oh crap, there's some aliens there on our map. That's an alien base. That is not just an alien base, that is a new alien base. That must have just been made. Yeah, that base was not there before. You know what? I don't know how well we're gonna do against these guys. What size are they? They're small. Alright, you know what? We're gonna try and lure some of these guys away. Yep. Here they come. Oh gosh, there's a lot. There's a lot. There's a lot. Okay, that was a bad idea. Because I don't know... I don't know how much damage those guys do to me, and they did a lot of damage. What I really want to do is take that base out, because it's far too close for comfort. I might be able to do it myself. I want to try and get a small group of these guys, and then kill them. Oh, yeah, I'm getting hits. Oh, I was able to kill a lot, though. I took damage. Oh, should I risk it? Should I risk it? Screw it, that base is going to die. Die, 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 die. Here we go, here we go. Aim for the spitters first. Auto save, thank you. What also doesn't help is that these are all spitters. They're not biters. Do we even have ammo for this? Alright, we just kettle on the side, take out the guys as they come in. Okay, okay. This isn't good, let's try the shotgun. Oh, shotgun is better, but it's slower. Come on, take him out, take him out. Alright, we got one of their bases. Can't switch weapons when I'm reloading. Alright, we're going to run off and heal up a bit. We've thinned them out though, we're actually going to be able to take out one of their bases, and it's pitch black. There we go. Wow, took them out pretty easily. Just make sure we've got enough ammo down there. Heal up a bit. I'm surprised to be able to take on some bases now. Now this one is really small compared to some of the others, and these are like it's only the small enemies, which we are able to take out. Shotgun. I really wish it wasn't at night. Take that thing out now. Alright. Okay, we took out a base. And let's claim our reward. Some item on the ground. Alien artifacts. Yeah, this is stuff is totally useless to us right now. But it will be useful much later on. Now that we actually are out here, we have a body of water. So we could make a wall. Excellent. Alright. Alright, so we can make a wall there. In the mean, I'll maybe do that one off camera. we'll at least get a wall built down here. Now, does this bit of land connect? It does. Huh. Okay. Well, oh, and now the sun rises. So, sorry for the really dark video. I did not plan on attacking that base. I probably shouldn't, in retrospect. Oh gosh, this alien base down here is just getting bigger and bigger. So, and you saw that little base with 3 spawners almost killed me. So this, when I'm not joking when this is serious stuff. So, let's just build our turrets. We're basically just going to have a whole line of this stuff. So this is where the belt's going to be, and this is the inserters. I'm going to need power somewhere. I'm going to have it. No, I can't have it between it. Ugh. One down, because we can put the power on top of that, and we'll have an inserter there, which means we need to have a turret here. And shotgun, please. Shotgun. Oh, the shotgun is so slow. But I've actually upped the damage, and I'm currently upgrading the damage still. So this thing packs a punch, and I will upgrade the speed soon. Might as well just chop these last ones down, and put in the last of our turret wall. So that is going to be a serious line of turrets. I wonder if I should maybe move it back up a bit, because the next wall is going to be huge, and this area isn't going to be, yeah, you know what? I'm going to do this off camera, and I'm going to show you the results, because I'm kind of messing this up a little bit. So, I'll be back with you in about 3, 2, 1. Alright, we now have a serious, and I mean serious, number of turrets here on this lower wall. This wall looks a bit strange, but I'd rather have this bit here looking ugly but working than chopping this bit off and the aliens constantly bombarding this corner, because they will do that. So we have, it must be upwards of 50 turrets here, or maybe not 50, I don't know, there's a lot there. They'll throw in inserters, we're using the larger poles. There's ammo waiting to get into those guns, we just need to get some power into them. And that's why I plopped this big electric pole up here, so that we can come down here and pop. Right, that's the limit there. Let's put a light there, and then another one should bridge the gap over here. And boom! Look at all those inserters go. Just taking all of that ammo. That took a while actually for that ammo to build up, which raised a problem because I also made a wall up here in the top left. I did want to. Ideally, I'd like to build one all the way along here, just connect the two together, but I don't have the resources. But look at this map, by the way. Look at all these bases that are cropping up. This one down here just showed up out of nowhere. This one is now stopped growing, but I am getting seriously scared by everything around me. But I mean, this is where. Let's zoom in a bit. This is where our ammo is being produced, and most of that is being consumed by this side here. We're keeping up our production there. It's also producing the ammo going down to this bit here. I didn't want to spread it too thin by feeding the turrets that are up in this top left corner. So I've made some research. I was just researching the shotgun shell's shooting speed, which I shall show you. It should be a fair bit faster now. So that's good. I'm going to be switching to the shotgun from now on. So for up here, I actually made its own little dedicated ammo building setup. I just need to get some power. I just forgot. I need to get some power up here. We're going to put one of these down. Oh, hang on. Let's just put one here. If I can get close enough. Sometimes I forget the character actually has to be close to the location you're trying to put stuff down. It's very easy to forget that. So let's just bring some power cubes up here. It's a bit messy, but who cares? We'll just call this area under development. Put that one there, and we shall put another cable here just to link them. And we need another thing over here. Let's get another big pole. This should be... Don't tell me that's just out of range. That's just out of range. Oh, well. Boom. Okay. So what I've done here is I've basically just made its own dedicated ammo production facility. So, a couple little iron mines down here, mining some insignificant corner of this pretty small iron deposit, a bit of the coal, and I've put down our first steel furnace actually. So this thing, see, it smells stuff really quickly. So in fact, I think it can smelt faster than these can produce the iron. Perhaps, I'm not sure. But we got an assembly here that's going to be making some ammo, sending it up on this conveyor belt. And I guess I can connect this up now to, boom, our upper perimeter wall. Which is not as heavy as the one down south, but it doesn't need to be just yet. I mean, we're not getting attacked from anything up here. We did get one attack, but no idea what from. Probably one of these. Don't know for sure, but yeah. So this is going to take some time to fill up the ammo on this. I mean, I think only a couple of the guns have ammo in them at the moment. Autosave, thank you. But we do now have a significant area to expand. In the course of this episode, we have pretty much doubled the size of our base, even though we're not even using half of it. Which is kind of odd because I plan on destroying a large section of this base and redesigning it to build that way. Funnily enough. I've got some ideas for what I want to do over here, and we're going to start them next episode. If you notice, all these little purple dots here, and down here too, are purple. Okay. Yes, they're pinky purple color, but they're actually oil. That's what I meant to say. It's oil, and we need that oil. Because, let's see, we've done some oil research already. We can now research plastics, which needs petroleum gas, and petroleum gas comes from the oil. But we can also research batteries. And batteries, why are they important? Because I think they are the last requirement we need to research laser turrets. And laser turrets need steel, which we're producing, electronic circuits, which we're also producing, and batteries. So batteries is the missing component we need for our laser turrets. And laser turrets are better than these. They don't use ammo, they only use power, they have a better range, and they're smaller actually, so you can put more of them in one spot. So they're just so much more useful. You don't have to worry about this ammo conveyor setup, which I might keep in the future. I might, oh gosh, the computer's going nuts. I might do some stuff with that in the future. I don't know. It depends how frivolous I am with resources later. Our iron is also taking a big hit in the top right, so we're going to have to start exploiting this massive iron deposit down here. I do want to get... So this iron is getting mined up. It's kind of in the way as well. This copper is the main one though. I might actually set up some chests and mine this out, because what I want to do is... This is our smelting setup. I want to set our main production going this way. So this stuff is going to get cleared out. Don't know what to put there. But this oil here, we now have the technology. We just need to implement it. So that is probably what we're going to be doing next time. I'm going to pick some random thing to research. Let's just research the batteries so that we're good to go on that front. And that will be it for today. But a little bit too long, but hopefully I was entertaining nonetheless. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I shall see you guys next time. Goodbye.